Michi, somebody asked me how it would be like now that we're no longer coworkers, because we're gonna be no longer coworkers, since I said I don't want to date a coworker. And I told them I'm gonna refer to you as my favorite ex-coworker. This is part of my grand plan. Okay, bitch. Okay, girl, you could take me on a date. No longer coworker, but lover. This is all because of Michi's tarot reading. I have to freaking say, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, tarot is all fake and it's all witchcraft. It's fake. Everything is fake. Nothing is real, okay? But the amount of people who sent me your tarot reading that you did was insane. But do you remember? Okay, when Michi pulled her tarot reading, I was like, girl, don't do it. Girl, don't do it. Girl, you're a masochist. Girl, you're crazy. Girl, don't do it. And she did it anyway. She did it anyway. You masochist. You remember people speculating about what could happen, but you never saw anything with me? She pulled the tower. Where were you looking, buddy? Baby, with love in my heart, of course. Where were you looking? If you never saw anything with me when she pulled the tower into the Fool. It's like dramatic, catastrophic change in events into like beginning of a new journey. Where were you looking? Michi, whenever you start getting foresight, you let me know. You're gonna be my shaman. You let me know, okay? You let me know when you start having foresight. Michi and I are super dynamic. Who's Batman? Who's Robin? I think personality-wise, Michi is Batman. But I think we switch. I think we're like one of those couples that switch. She said couple? She said couple? We are so in. Thank you. Thank you for the $5 for that one. Y'all owe me 5 gifted for that one. You know who you are. You owe me 5 gifted for saying couple. You owe me. All right, Michi. I'm calling your ass.
Well.
Not
Well.
I love your photo so much.
Oh my god, you know Sai got the food. You want to see something cool? Okay.
Yeah.
If I
Show me.
mute.
Oh, cute. Cute.
That's how it looks like when it's muted and deafened. Look at the deafened thing.
I like it.
Oh my god. It's so cute. Hold on, I need
It's
to plug it.
so cute.
Why is it so... Ugh, the weather's so bad.
Oh, you tell me.
What does your chat do if it's someone's birthday?
Oh, they say happy birthday 0 like every day. Why?
You wanna see what my chat does if it's
Yeah.
someone's birthday?
What do they do?
Hey, does anyone from my chat in this chat, does anyone know the birthday special?
All right, can we get the
Chat
Michi
special.
Mochivi bird? Ooh. Okay, I will say I definitely saw that first time in Onigiri's stream. And I remember thinking, it was that and the like snorting. Where it's like, look what she taught us. And they're all just like snorting what looks like a line of drugs. Yeah.
There's this one story of you eating the fruits.
In
and
the bath?
everything. Yeah.
And then you're like, girl, you're
It's-
gonna shit yourself, right? That one?
Yeah, so what happened was I keep telling Mata, right? It's like, try not to eat too much of the street food, even though it's the best, but like it can make your stomach ill.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, it's okay, I'll be fine. And then she gets ill, and then I'm like, I told you you're gonna get ill. And she's like, yeah, but I'll be fine. And then she continues eating it.
What do you want me to do?
On the bathroom.
You want me to not eat food when I'm in Thailand?
This
She's
is-
like, what are you
this is
doing?
why
And
I
I
was like,
sent
this
her a
is so
photo
insane.
of me in the bath with like my fruit.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of fruit. And then I'm just like when you tell me that you can handle it, do you mean like you're not gonna get sick, or are you just gonna tank the sickness? And she's like, whichever works, booty. And she just I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm in Thailand. You want me not to eat the food because ooh, my stomach might hurt. Come
It's called
on.
locking in.
It's called locking the fuck in, girl.
Oh my
No, but
God,
what
I
she
still remember that.
what she actually does mean though is like not the germs, but like there's bacteria everywhere you go in like all the food in the world. There's different bacteria, and basically my stomach is just not used to the bacteria. And it would be the same thing if a person from Thailand came to Canada. They're not used to the bacteria here. It's just because it's like your whatever stomach biome, right, is just not used to the food.
Biome.
You know what I mean. So yeah, she's absolutely right to be like, hey, you should slow down. And I'm absolutely right to be like, what do you mean I
No.
should have raw chicken liver in Japan with Usan? Usan likes it. I got so
even
sick
told
after
you during that time, I was like, don't eat it. Like, it's raw chicken. He's like, but actually, it's an experience. Oh, this is one of my favorite Mata quotes ever. I'm like, you're gonna eat raw chicken. And she goes, yeah, I'm gonna try at least once. She eats it, didn't like it, but goes, this is unique. That still has to be my favorite Mata. It's like, she doesn't go like, wow, I didn't like it. No, she goes, this is very unique. It's a very unique flavor and texture. Can we spam you weren't muted? Will that work on Wata? If it's like, we heard you I cop. Ooh, will that work? Yes? Okay. When she comes back, I'll just be like, girl, you didn't mute. Ah, nice. I seem to have a little bit of a plan. Now, how do I make a fence in this game? How to make fence in Minecraft? Yes.
Hello.
No, Michi said, oh, girl?
Yeah?
You weren't muted.
I know I was.
We heard you pee.
That's fine.
Wow.
I know I was I was
Boo.
muted because I just unmuted both my OBS and my thingy.
Boo, it's over.
It's
over.
I just had to unmute both of them.
We can't have nothing good around here.
Sorry, Pookie. You gotta do it like more casually. When you do it so dramatically, I know that something's up. But if you're like,
fuck.
yeah,
Really?
you gotta like pretend like it's not a big deal, because then I get embarrassed. But if you're just like, oh my god, it's such a big deal, then I'm like, what? You've never heard a woman piss before, huh?
Actually, yeah. I know, man. There's a reason I like watching people on Twitch.
Okay, that is not where I thought you were going with this. I was like, where are we going with this, girl?
Hold on. What do you mean by that?
Wait a minute.
I'm not that disgusting. What are you talking about? I think, therefore I am. Something.
I think, therefore, I am disgusting.
Michi likes to people watch. It doesn't fucking mean I like to watch people pee, chat. You freak.
You
The fuck do you mean by that?
little freaks. Oh, you wouldn't call them little freaks before, but now you're calling them little freaks. What changed?
Oh, they've always been little freaks, just not my little freaks.
They're just little freaks.
ain't
I
old
don't claim them. Damn, you hear
God.
that, Foreskins? She doesn't claim
I
you.
hear them all the time. You know, in my country, I keep saying this, in my country, it's illegal to have sex outside of marriage. Fun fact. Like, specifically, if you're not married to someone, it's illegal to live with the opposite gender, and it's illegal to have sex if you're not married with them.
Well, it's also illegal to
Right.
live with the same gender. So, like, what do you guys live
It's
with?
not. Actually, normal, like, it's legal to live, like, it's like me and you, we can be roommates. But, like, me and Kuro, if
And
we
they
live
were
together, that's illegal.
roommates.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Unless I'm married to Kuro, then that's legal. But
Mhm, mhm.
having sex, no matter what gender, if you're not married to them, that's illegal. And I always thought that's the funniest thing ever. Like, if you go to jail, right? And it's like, I'm in jail because I burned a house down and I threaten a lot of people and I commit these heinous crimes. How about you? I sucked a cock once. Like, what the fuck? And that is the weirdest shit ever. Like, how do you explain yourself, bro? Like, you're caught. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to jail for this shit.
And then
Yeah,
you're
absolutely
in the judge is sentencing you, and they're like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's so funny. Oh, that you really caught me off guard there. Sorry, that was. Ew.
That's why, like, sometimes, like, I understand, like, laws do be crazy. Okay, don't
Do
ask
be
me why
law.
we have these laws.
Yeah,
But, like,
she
it
doesn't
just
make
do be
the
crazy
laws, by the
sometimes.
way, you guys. Like, she doesn't make them.
I don't make them, okay?
Yeah,
I break them.
Allegedly for
Sad, sad.
entertainment purposes only. Allegedly.
Ah.
Oh no, she
Alleg-
did. Allegedly.
I say as I don't get laid. Fuck.